Hi, Ranger Stacy here at Sesquicentennial State Park. Sesquicentennial State Park. Have you ever wondered what the word sesquicentennial means? Or maybe how the park got its name? Well, if so, today's your lucky day. The word sesquicentennial means 150 years or 150th anniversary. Okay, so whose 150th anniversary is this park named for? Well, it's not actually who, it's what. This park was established to commemorate the 150th anniversary of the City of Columbia, the founding of the City of Columbia. So in 1936, Columbia celebrated their sesquicentennial. And part of that celebration included purchasing land for a park. And the Sesquicentennial Commission minted these half-dollar coins, and the money generated from the sale of these coins actually went to pay for the various celebrations that they did that year, as well as, here I'll show you that side too, as well as the land to purchase the park. And this monument that we're standing next to, if you've been to Sesquicentennial State Park before, you may have seen it. But this monument is a tribute to the state and local leaders that set this land aside for a park over 80 years ago. Okay, so prior to the land being purchased back in 1937, this was just privately owned farmland. But because it was in the 1930s, the Civilian Conservation Corps, or known as the CCC for short, was busy doing conservation work all over the country. And part of that conservation work included building parks. And there was a CCC camp, Company 4469, right up the road in Pontiac, South Carolina. So they came down and spent the next several years turning this farmland into a state park. And the CCC liked to use natural materials found in the local area as much as they could. They're also known for using a lot of hand tools and doing a lot of work by hand when they could. And so naturally, at many of the other sites that they built, you'll see a lot of structures made out of stone and made out of wood. From buildings, lodges, walkways, signage, picnic shelters, all of those things would have been built out of natural materials that they could find in the area. However, Sesqui is a little bit different because Sesqui is located in the Sandhills region. And so they had a really good idea with all this sand here, why not use the sand to make concrete and use the concrete to build many of the structures on the park. And so all of these white concrete structures you see, from these bollards here to some of the signage, even the monument that we were at earlier, as well as probably our most iconic structure, which is our CCC bathhouse, were all built using concrete found right on site here at the park. And what you can do is look for one of these seals, which obviously we see one right here on this sign. All of the original CCC structures on the park will bear this seal, telling you that they're originally built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. So I encourage you to come out to Sesquicentennial, look for these seals, and see if you can find out which buildings or structures were built by the CCC and learn more about the park's history.